President Muhammadu Buhari has rejected a request from the Nigerian army to quell ongoing #EndSARS protests with soldiers. People's Gazette can report on the account that such approach could backfire. Mr. Buhari said heavily armed soldiers with directives to open fire should be the last resort, if at all they will be considered, because of the spontaneous and elaborate nature of the ongoing pushback against decades police brutality, according to a presidency and two military sources briefed on the matter Wednesday night. Our sources said Mr. Burutai and some of his generals are increasingly furious that #EndSARS protesters have refused to stand down. He sought the president's permission to deploy soldiers to disperse protesters and take over the demonstration grounds in Lagos and Abuja. A senior administration official told the Gazette shortly after 11 p.m. The official said Mr. Buhari feared that the protest could grow bigger if any attempt is made to use soldiers to violently suppress it. The president is wary of escalating the situation. As source said, he does not want this to backfire because there are many locations that protests are holding across the country. Chief of Staff Ibrahim Gambari was amongst those who advised the president against troops deployments. National Security Advisor Babagana Mugono did not take part in the meeting, but a source said he would be briefed. The Gazette has yet to establish whether or not the NSA was briefed, and a telephone number for him did not immediately connect on Wednesday night. Mr. Brutai's proposal followed a week-long demonstration that has refused to win despite government acceding to some of the key requests from the protesters. On Sunday, Police Chief Mohammed Adamu announced immediate abolition of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, a police detective unit whose decades of corruption and ruthlessness sparked the world-famous hashtag. He also announced a new unit that would replace the defunct Burutai squad. Mr. Buhari, in addition, repeatedly assured that the administration would take police reforms more seriously, but urged protesters to embrace dialogue around a sustainable solution. The protesters have declined to end the campaign units at least 5 fundamental issues that border on citizens' rights and restitution thousands of SARS victims. But top government and security appointees of the president are sitting and now itching to do something immediately. Their desperation follows several advices that they have given the president over the past week, including some without any form of law enforcement intervention. A military source said the president and his key insiders are reluctant to take a straight position because they are still learning to understand the main actors of the protests. The president may still be asking for time to better understand the protesters first, a military brass hat told the Gazette, but the president recognizes that these categories of protesters are not the same as members of the Shiite sect. If, if there's anything to go by with what we are hearing, of course, who is going to doubt this suggestion from Chief of Army Staff Burutai? He was the one that said last month that if Southeast people, if they are not careful, that definitely the region might be declared state of emergency. We're like seriously, how many incidents, accidents has really happened in that his own state, not to talk of his own region? What has he done? How many times has he even issued warning in the first place? He never did that. Only what he will say, oh yes, we are on top of the situation, we are this, we are that, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. I don't even know just what happened in Southeast, and it began to blow hot, began to threaten the people, and people have been advising him, Oga, go to Sambisa, go there. Even the Borno state governor told him that instead of you bragging about the success you claimed you recorded in Edo election, go deploy your men to Borno state. That is where they are needed. You can imagine people are protesting. I don't just understand. Of course, this one that they are trying to make it seem as if, oh, Buhari is trying to become, is trying to be democratic, is trying to, to show love. Burutai is suggesting to him that they should use force. How many force has he been able to use? People are protesting, they are doing their own. Do you know that last night there was this big, very, very big, what is it called? Big campaign rally going on in Lagos. Even when I saw it, I was thinking that could this be experience, this church program they usually hold around December. I was just wondering if you see the crowd. And moreover, we learned that there's even a trust fund. Even within how many days they've gotten 36 million naira. Do you know? And people, they are feeding people. One thing is that once you push people to the wall, definitely they will come back and confront you. These people are just there. Nobody is hurting anybody. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody has taken over the whole thing, as in hijack, because what they usually talk is about what is it called, the hoodlums they are about to hijack, or they have hijacked the whole process. People were there and nobody was trying to act funny. Everything was peaceful, and that is just exactly what these people don't want. They don't want people to be united. I see no reason why people are protesting and you are angry about that. They don't want that has been their aim, not to make sure that people are not united, because once people are united, it is over for them. The reason why they are getting away with all of these things that people have been complaining, most especially these politicians, is because people are not united. The people are not united, people are not coming together, because they've divided the masses along many lines, which we all are aware of. So I don't know why Burutai will just want to, his hands will be itching. You want to flex his muscle in a peaceful environment, advising the government to do what you want to deploy soldiers. Of course, just like I said initially, when they dissolved this SARS units, because this thing started getting international recognition, global recognition. It's not because they wanted to, and they are beginning to see the handwriting. Some of them that are, that they really have sense to an extent, because any little thing that they know that the world is about to come in, they will quickly readjust themselves. And before you know, they will start telling you, yes, so he said this man is this man is this man is that, suggesting that you should deploy troops today to go and do this. In fact, let them continue. Of course, we all are waiting to see how this whole thing will end, because if you don't want to do the right thing and you expect the citizens to be law-abiding, you think it's going to work? You think it's going to work? Let them try it, thinking that what happened in with the shites. Of course, they themselves, they know the what it could really cause. It's still the same Burutai that said he was with his convoy. He was on, he was moving and he saw these Shite people, and that was it, because they didn't clear route for him. They blocked him. Now you want to do the same thing. You think what is happening in the north is what you want to bring to this place. You are not going to go away with it. You're not going to go scot-free. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.